We're big believers that meditation can provide a wonderful access point to insights about some of the things that are going on deeper levels. And so we're really excited to be able to share this meditation with you. First off, what does it mean to be liberated in love and within our relationships? And when you think about the word liberated, what comes up for you? Is it freedom, openness, maybe a big exhale to feel free from constraints? You know, it's always been strange to me that often when people leave relationships, that's when they become all of themselves. When they exit their relationships, that's when they go on that trip, study that thing, launch that business, pursue that dream. And while we certainly find value in channeling that energy into creation, an important thing to note is, why doesn't our relationship provide the space for that? And not just the space, but also invite us to be better. Why isn't that something we're doing in relationship? Why doesn't our relationship demand that we step fully into our voice and our power? Why do we silence ourselves for the relationship? Why do we play small for the relationship? What Kylie and I believe is that your relationship, what it's doing, is inviting you back home to yourself, to your needs, your voice, your body, your soul, even if you don't know it. So whether you're single or you're in a relationship, all of your relational frictions, all the things that come up, the crunchy bits, are inviting you to grow. They're pointing out where you lose yourself and your voice. They're magnifying past patterns that won't work anymore. Your relationship, to be in its most powerful expression, actually needs you and your partner to feel free to be all of yourselves. It actually needs all of you. Now, I want to read an excerpt from our new book, Liberated Love. Shh, but don't tell anybody that I'm doing this. Love is one of the greatest instruments for expansion and liberation. For both Kylie and I, previous relational challenges were wake-up calls that forced us to ask big questions and ultimately put us on this path to liberated love. These big questions included, what's in the way of my ability to give and receive love? Why can't I figure this love thing out? Why do I feel like I can never be fully myself in a romantic relationship? Why can't I fully choose this relationship? Why do I keep finding myself in the same types of relationships, repeating the same patterns? These questions and our voyage through relationships have taken us, both individually and together, to the depths of our bodies and our souls. We've had to get our hands dirty and dig into the deepest corners of our psyche and physiology to get to the root of what's really going on beneath the surface of our patterns. Now trust us, we went deep. Carl Jung would be very proud of us. But it was only when we got to the root of our patterns that we had an opportunity to create a new template. We call this new template Liberated Love. Spiritual teacher and social psychologist Ram Dass once said, "The highest relationship is one where two people have consciously and intentionally said, yes, let's get free and let's use our relationship with one another as one of the vehicles for doing that. In order to do that, since we know that in freedom is truth, let's be truthful with one another." This, dear friends, is liberated love. Now you might be thinking, well, if Mr. Ram Dass is into it, I want to know more about it. Kylie and Mark, can you explain more about what liberated love is and what it isn't? Well, gosh, we are so glad you asked. Here's what liberated love is and what it isn't. Liberated love is being able to access real choice in our relationships. To be free to choose, one must be, well, free. Free to stay in a relationship and free to walk away. When we are hooked into familiar patterns, afraid to use our voice, and under duress of any kind, then real choice is not available. It may appear that we can speak up or leave a relationship, but if we are afraid to hurt people or have unexplored and unresolved relational patterns, real choice will feel nearly impossible, and we'll constantly wonder why we feel stuck. A feeling of stuckness is a big old sign that we're not able to access real choice. Another thing liberated love is reconnecting to the energy of love and sharing it in ways that serve and honor life. When we are liberated, our hearts are open. Thank you, healthy boundaries, right? And we can bring our love and warmth into our relationships and our lives. Now, liberated love is also taking responsibility for your life and how you show up in a relationship. Responsibility is the key to liberation. When we jump back into the driver's seat of our lives, we return to choice. This sounds like I'm responsible for my life and I get a say in how it goes, what I will and I will not allow. How beautiful is that? Now, liberated love is also a devotion to truth. Those who are liberated in love are devoted to being in and sharing the truth. This means when, quote unquote, something is up, we bring it forward. This is a devotion to living transparently. Now, liberated love also is honoring someone else's path alongside your own. How challenging is that? When someone expresses that they desire to grow or change in a direction that feels as if it's pulling them away from us, this is an invitation to get curious, an invitation to explore our fears and their fears, and an invitation to consider or reconsider what's possible for us individually and together. To honor someone's path is to encourage them to trust the nudges of what they're feeling called to do and explore, no matter how scary or threatening it may feel. Now, the wonderful thing is, when we create this space to talk about dreams and possibilities, we allow that for ourselves too. If we are honoring their path, we're honoring our path. Trusting what is trying to move through us is also honoring and freeing another to do the same. Liberation is truly so contagious. Now, last but certainly not least, liberated love is practicing unconditional positive regard for both self and others. This is a big one, and it is the foundation for all liberated relationships. Practicing positive regard simply means respecting and honoring yourself and others without conditions or limits. Now, here's what liberated love is not. It's not codependency. It's not trying to control others via emotional manipulation. It's not going along to get along. It's not feeling like you're not free to leave if you want to, or feeling like you don't have a choice regarding being in the relationship. It's not relying on another human to save you, fix you, or heal you. It's not being afraid to change or grow away from your partner. It's not trying to fix, save, or heal another. And it's not the denial of what's really going on in your life, in your relationship. It's not the contempt for another or yourself, and treating someone as if they aren't powerful, capable, or a whole sovereign being. It's not verbal, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, or sexual abuse. Now, if you just heard this list and thought, okay, I'm definitely landing in more than not liberated love camp, don't worry. Kylie and I were the poster children for not liberated. We exhibited a lot, and we mean a lot, of codependency and denial before we embarked on this journey that you're on. There's intelligence to our resistance. And yet, love continuously invites us to meet our edges over and over again, doesn't it? So that we can transmute what's in the way of its flow and fate. Or, as 13th century Persian poet Rumi says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. We're excited to share a little bit more about the way love cracked us wide open over the course of our relationship journey, as well as brought us to a place where we became positively obsessed with liberating others. So in the spirit of liberation, let's take a few minutes to feel into the limitless potential of who we are. So get ready. We're going to enter this meditation now. So let's get into a space free from any distractions, any concerns, anything that's coming up about the world around you. This moment is about you. To slow down and hold what's alive for you right now. Get cozy. Whether it's sitting or lying down, make yourself comfortable. Nothing else matters right now but your own personal breakthrough, your own gift to self. You can close your eyes if you haven't done so already. Bring all of your awareness to your whole body. Check in How's your body feeling? Relax in your body. Feel your breath. And as you breathe in and out, feel yourself getting more and more relaxed. Feel as the relaxation spreads through your mind and your muscles, moving from your head down your body to your toes. Feel yourself getting pleasantly lighter. Feel the peace and calm that accompanies you being connected to your breath. Take a deeper breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow your breath to flow naturally, gently moving into the peaceful place within you, allowing the worries of the world around you to fall away. With each exhale, you can feel all of the stress leaving your body. Your whole energy is you, vibrating and slowing into a beautiful state of comfort. Imagine in this state that you're fully protected. Feel this positive energy through your entire body. And all the learning that's about to take place will take place with ease and grace. Release any thoughts about past decisions, past experiences, past concerns, or past disruptions. Release any thoughts about your relationships and just let yourself be here now. Acknowledge yourself just as you are. In this moment, you are authentic and honest with yourself and with others. Everything that has happened up until this moment has been divinely orchestrated to get you here. There's no need to change your story. You're just changing how you see your story. You're changing how the story is told. You don't need to rewrite any of it. However, you do get to write your future. The future you've dreamt of, the future you're worthy of, and it all starts now. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. And as I count down, your breathing continues to deepen. Your body continues to relax. All the outside noise and chatter begins to dissolve. 5. Breathe deeply, feeling peace in your heart. 4. Breathing out, trusting the feelings of inner worthiness, accepting yourself fully, knowing what you've always known. 3. Deep breath. Feel your body. Feel your fire. Feel your worth. You've always been valuable. You've always been special. You just had to wake up to your power. Here you are. 2. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, replace past thoughts with new possibility. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, replace old fears with new decisions. New decisions about the relationship and life you're creating in this moment. 1. You are at complete peace. You are available to new creation. You're sitting in your power. You're lying in your strength. You're bathed in new possibility, resting in your greater awareness. As you marinate in this peaceful state, I want you to finish the following sentences. Right now, I feel. Where I feel that in my body is. Put your hand on that part of your body. Deep breath into that part of your body, filling it up with oxygen and love. If that part of my body could speak, it might say, when I think about my relationships, I feel. Where I feel that in my body is. The greatest challenge I have in relationships is. How that gets in the way of me creating the relationship I desire is. Hearing me say that feels. In relationships, I hide my true feelings when. I silence my voice when. I put up my walls when. I deny the truth of what's really happening when. When I love people, what I'm most afraid of is. When I let people love me, what I'm scared of is I try to control things when I try to control things by I lose myself when I prioritize others over myself when I'm afraid of where I feel all of this in my body is put your hand on that part of your body. Deep breath in, sending love to that part. When I sit with these truths about how I am not liberated in love, I feel what I desire most for my relationships is when I think about being fully free to be myself, unapologetically in a relationship, I feel what's possible for me from this place is what's possible for my partner is being able to fully access my voice in a relationship feels sometimes in the past that I've used my voice that I'm really proud of are honoring my own path as well as my partner's feels. Some ways I could bring forward a conversation about the direction of our lives could be: some ways I could express my desire to walk alongside them and pursue our dreams individually and together could be: what is possible for myself and them is: our relationship would feel. Creating a devotion to truth in relationships feels. Some truths I tend to avoid in partnership are: I'm afraid if I confront those truths or bring them forward in the relationship, what might happen is. By hiding from the truth, I feel. Suppressing and ignoring the truth feels. Some truths I could bring forward in myself and my life are: saying that feels. What is possible for my life if I do that is. When I think about being liberated through love, I feel. Seeing my relationship challenges as an opportunity to heal and become my most expressed self feels. I love. I'm proud of myself for. I'm grateful for. I'm hopeful for. One thing I've realized in this meditation I can do right away in my life is I look forward to. Deep breath. Put your hand on your heart. Another deep breath in. Just feeling the love and appreciation you have for your heart, yourself, and your being. Having positive regard starts with you having love and appreciation for you, for yourself. Breathe into that. Feel that. You are worthy of great love. You are worthy of a great relationship. And it is you who must create that. Deep breath. Coming back into the moment. Wiggling your toes and your fingers. Opening your eyes when you're ready. Liberated love is possible for all of us. The answers that you just gave are a beautiful opportunity to be with how you truly feel and what you truly desire. Now, transformation always requires starting with accepting what is true, then connecting to what we desire, and then moving towards that. Our book, Liberated Love, will walk that path with you and guide you down that path, whether you're single or you're in partnership. And if you're in a relationship, you can read it together. We feel honored, so honored and blessed to be here with you, and we share your deep desire for a world where love is where we go to spread our wings and become everything that we can be. So no matter your relationship status, that work can begin now. We see you. We acknowledge you, and we're excited for you to read our book and experience how love is the most transformative energy on the planet.